the reason why 3/4 of y'all are here. I've only heard him spit maybe 3 times, and each time I left like, I want to be him. Like, the way, I don't know, the boy is dope. And I heard it 3 times. I was like, Rolland, I need you to feature in Lyrical Exchange. And he was hyped. He had a backpack on. He had a hoodie on. He was like, yo, good to go. And I was like, all right, let's do this, man, because this brother is one of my current favorite poets. And there's something about being a poet and finding some other poet that you love, like you're writing his stuff for. Like, I'm about to get out in the audience and act a fool. So, with no further ado, his mom is in the audience and she's going to do hi. His poetry family's here, Glassless Minds. Black kids from high school here that know him. We're about to bring him out. So, with no further ado, our feature, Rolland.
Nowadays, life is all about aesthetics, and so I sold my heart and soul and I implanted some prosthetics, and now I have a flip I switch when I want you to believe me. My new philosophy is deception made easy, and people say, Rolland, that's a really sad mentality, but I tell them that that's what happens when your dreams of love become fatalities. So I took a walk to the secondhand surgeon. I didn't have an appointment, but I told that doctor it was urgent. I said, Doc, I need emotional cosmetics. Give me something fake that you can plant in my genetics. Get it? You see, my ego, I fed it lies, and now it's killing thoughts like a cognitive genocide. And ever since then, Doc, I feel so damn selfish. I ask myself, what would Jesus do if he felt this? Oh, that's right. He made a brilliant decision. But mankind watered it down, bottled it up, and sold it to us as religion. Now we consume it like our diet, 0 fat, 0 calories. Our heroes are no longer men of wisdom, but rather clever faces with 6-figure salaries, and it shakes us to the core of our very existence. But I will not take the path of least resistance. So when I met my doctor, he was 6 foot nothing in a lab coat, started tying a noose with his ice cold stethoscope of presence. So bone chilling, I swear he was freshly risen from the dead. He looked at me and said, Rolland, you see, I got this PhD in bullshit and a master's in mind games, and I've been messing with heads since the beginning of time frames. You remember that girl that let Adam eat the apple and ruined it for mankind and God's kingdom and castle? Well, I was the brains behind that whole operation, and ever since then, man's been looking for salvation. So when you awake, take this vial of potion. You'll have 0 regrets and even lesser emotion, but may you be warned. This operation is irreversible. You will never feel love, hate, revenge, or even merciful. But I was young. I said, whatever, Doc. Let's start this. You know, I couldn't wait to live life insensitive and heartless, and as the anesthesiologist sent me to unconsciousness, I couldn't quite get the words out, but I thought, I don't really want all this, but it was too late. So when I awoke, I had a headache and a handful of notes that read, welcome to your new life of scandal. I kicked back the potion. I started embracing the epitome of fiction, psychological hazing, as my mind started racing through my friends, foes, and lovers, and have more than half the time we're all just bullshitting each other. I took a closer look at all the people that surround me, how most of us are living life in circles within obligated boundaries, and I thought, wow, it must really feel incredible to mix mind and matter till all your mistakes are forgettable. No responsibilities, pathetic interactions, finding happiness in fallacies and counterfeit distractions. So now I double-cross people like I'm lacing up my sneakers. I spit hypocrisy's philosophy at a microphone and speakers. I've been devoured by the powers of liars, cheats, and cowards. Some days, these words taste sour, and some nights, I feel like I got more knives in my back than a butcher shop in Texas. I'm not even halfway through this checklist. You see, there are maps of places where money-filled cases can lie, cheat, and cover their tracks without traces, and we, the people, have forgotten what it means when the themes of our dreams are bursting at the seams of what reality deems, because like a child to its mother's breast, we now find comfort in money-hungry sports teams, manipulated magazines, and hands that no longer pray to heaven, but hands that pray to illuminated screens. And like a child to his father's voice, we are mesmerized by the freedom of speech and illusion of choice, but somehow they manage to flavor that poison and taste exactly like love and compassion. And you best believe that shit is ration. They give us a thimble full of faith in an ocean full of oil. These days it's so hard to find anything pure. So when I think about society, how it took away my innocence and created this monster of psychological dissonance, I want to find it and show it that in every single person there is a seed of love. You just gotta know how to grow it, and sometimes Sometimes life will get weird and life will get strange, but you can always come here and find your mind at Lyrical
Exchange!
What's up, Lyrical Exchange? Yo! Thank you guys so much. Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah!
Alright, thank you guys so much for having me. I'd like to thank the venue, first of all, Ronald for having me out, DJ Red Light, Queen Bees, my Glassless family, my mother.
Yes! I love
Everybody,
it.
everybody that's here for the first time, need to support venues like this. It is very much needed in